染まる歌だ君を抱きしめながら青く照らされた涙を月に捧げる「傷は手に
me show you how to see your YouTube chat over your game.
All right, trying to do a test stream here. Oh wait, shit. There we go. I tried to do a test stream here because it's been a while, and my overlay so I could read chat while I'm playing games updated and disappeared off my computer. So, trying to figure that out right now. Oops. Hopefully I'll be starting soon because I gotta leave in 30 minutes. It's supposed to be a short test stream. It's gonna be real short now. Okay, finally. Okay, I got it fixed. I think just in time. Got about 30, 40 minutes and then I gotta roll out, but I'll be back later. For now. Oh, shoot. Man, it's not showing on the thing. Let me see if I can add that real quick. I'm sorry. Let me check. Let me check. Window capture? I don't know. I'm winging it right now. I don't really know how to use any of the software or anything. I was learning a lot last year, and then I stopped streaming, and I forgot most of it, so... Okay, did that do it? Okay, sorry, I gotta do another little testy do in the chatty do. Okay, no, it's not working the way I was hoping to. Wait, unless... Wait, what? Oops. No, that is on the top layer. Okay. Well, I think it captured in all my videos beforehand. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to research all this later. Let's just get to something here. Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's find out. Game capture. Huh. Doesn't show either of those. Oh, that's crazy. It's not even showing my... Huh. Hey! Hey! It's working! Okay, I guess we start now. Let's do this. Sorry, I had to interrupt the goct. I'm so sorry. Alright, so... I wanted to play some Xenosaga. I keep trying to play this game and it just, I don't know, it keeps eluding me, man. No, that's all normal. Wait, is it playing sound? Oh, right, this game's quiet as fuck. That's right. Every time I try to play this game, I get lost. Ignore the time. I'm like at the beginning of the game and it says 22 hours. I fell asleep. And left it on once. Wait, why is Xenoblade music playing in the background? Hold on. There we go. Unfortunately. Oh, wait. I'm going to mute myself and test how loud the actual audio is itself. Like, of the game. Okay, game seems pretty loud, but I don't know in comparison.
Okay, game seems
oh, wow.
Loud. I don't know in comparison.
Uh-oh.
Okay, game seems
Whoops. I seem really loud, though. And there's no way for me to... Oh, no, it's still on my phone! Comparing game audio to my voice recording at the same time before my phone shows it too. Okay, I think that's as good as we're gonna get it. If I need to adjust it, I will. Oh man, I forgot where I was. So last time I played, I didn't play this at all on stream or anything. I'm just starting from here, test this out. I might start from the beginning because I forgot. But I just got through a spaceship. Oh, I forgot who and what's it. But it was like inside of a Gnosis or whatever, a Gnosis. Or was a Gnosis itself, like a ship that was morphed to be an organic type like ship. Very Borgy. Or Hive, I don't know. What are they called in Halo? I don't... Well, whatever. I cast gun. I have a feeling that the game is like super fucking loud. Like it's okay in the ambient stuff, but as soon as I do an action, I feel like it just goes right through the roof. So let me just turn that down a little bit. Okay. I really do like this game's presentation. It's very ambient. There's some immersion breaking for gameplay in this game that's very interesting. Like, I just shot up that chair and those two vending machines, and they're just like, oh, hey, how's it going? This is a battleship. That's right. So I was in a Gnosis that was a ship or like a research facility that was morphed into its body. And then Kid, because I played this game like 20 years ago. Kid, little redhead kid, he came in and saved us. The last time I played this was a teenager who didn't give a fuck about story or narrative or characters or anything. Like, I want gameplay. I just want to play gameplay. Just let me play a video game. I want to do cool stuff. And then I went full, oh no, story and characters are the most important thing. And now I backtracked on that. I backtracked a little bit because I think both those things are very important, but the most important thing for a video game is good gameplay. If it has a fantastic story and characters, it's not going to have a wide appeal if it does not have good gameplay. I don't know where to go, so maybe we just go everywhere until we figure out what is this? Oh yeah, these are like the VR missions or whatever, right? The Mundus Network. Oh man, I love the vibes of PS2 games. I feel like the late 90s and early 2000s were full of so much like positive vibes and creativity when it comes to like games and media of the time and music, everything. Because like it's the turn of the new century, we have like all this new technology. Internet's a big thing, huge new developments that everybody's excited for. Well, most people. And I feel over time things have become more stagnant as we got used to these things. And now I think we're taking too far of a leap with this AI stuff. Like, AI is great, AI is wonderful. It's going to revolutionize so many things, so many important things for all of mankind, really. But it just needs to have some protections and regulations with it and not be let it be abused. Any tool is a useful tool that can be abused. I don't even know who Barry is, dude. You get nothing. Sorry, I'm trying to fill in blank space as I'm trying to, I don't know, find out what the hell I do in this game. It's been so long. It's been like 4 months since I played. Hello? Okay. See, this is why AI is bad. I don't need nothing watching me while I'm sleeping. Instead of talking about real world topical things, let's see. Xenosaga. Xenosaga, I played this like 20 years ago. I played the first two, and I remember liking them, but I also was much more patient back then because all I played was turn based RPGs. RPGs, really. I played stuff like Kingdom Hearts, but nothing action oriented. I didn't really like shooters. I still don't. But I played a lot of shooters because my friends. Let's see, bridge maybe. So I really like I really like RPGs even to this day. I think they're the well for me they're definitely the best type of video game. But I have grown out of thinking that turn-based traditional turn-based systems are entertaining. There's a lot to be said about the customization and the actual technical mechanical aspects of RPG systems. And I think that's what I love most about games when it comes to gameplay. But just sitting there and watching these animations play out, I don't know. I don't think it's engaging enough. And once you play enough RPGs, turn-based RPGs, that unless they become like super complicated or hard, I don't know. That's a big topic though. I like RPG action RPGs like Kingdom Hearts or the 7 remake, soon to be trilogy. I think blending those two together would be great. Hold on. Got a message here. So I like the blending, and that's my personal preference. I know everybody has their press. Oh, this is Mary. Uh, Everyone has their preferences, and some people want to go back to turn-based, especially like for like Final Fantasy. But I think there's a healthy middle ground here. Not like Final Fantasy 16 where it's action and we're going to give you accessories that play the game for you. And the action combat is bare bones and the RPG mechanics are bare bones. That's interesting. To get to the bridge, you have to go on a train and get on an elevator to get to the bridge. It's like a tower. Hangar Park is dock? Residential area. I think I was at the residential area. And so the whole point of all that, sorry, I lost track here. The whole point of that is I really like those kind of systems, and going back and playing a game like this that is more traditional RPG than I was expecting, considering that Xenogears was trying to break free from this kind of RPG conventions. It's kind of weird because like the combat is the same as Xenogears, and it's improved in some ways, but it's also slower and less visually interesting. Xenogears had a lot of movement, a lot of people jumping around the screen. I don't really think that your position really mattered. It wasn't like Chrono Trigger. But there's not a lot of like visually appealing things happening in the combat system, and it's more numerical systems based for the combat, where like before it was just like, oh, you can hit these buttons as long as you have points, and then maybe you'll do a combo, and then once you learn a death blow, you're just gonna spam that. It's widely the same in here, but they give you death blows from the very beginning, and I don't know. It feels sluggish compared to Gears. Moving around is really fucking slow compared to Gears. There's no jumping. There's no open world traversal. And they wouldn't I haven't played the third Xeno saga, but I'm going to assume that they never go back to that. They don't go back to that until Xenoblade 1. And then Xenoblade Chronicles 1. It's basically Xenogears combat just in real time. And even the open world traversal and everything's the same. But then the characters and the writing are watered down significantly. I don't know where I'm going. I know my ship was down there. Okay, I guess that's like land on planets. What the heck? Yeah, that's a cute detail. Oh fuck! I already hit that button. And then they do have enemies in the open world, so you can actually avoid them, which is a huge step up for turn-based RPGs. I think turn-based RPGs have a place in the modern gaming sphere, but they got to do something to be more engaging. Not like, Expedition 33. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen enough gameplay. That or like Paper Mario. Doesn't have to be like that, but something to be more engaging in between the actions to keep you hooked in at all times. I think experimenting with that for further games would be nice, like finding a good medium. Not for all games. I don't want every game to be the same, but so yeah, this game just feels a lot more sluggish. Huh? between the slower world traversal, the more, I would say like the slower paced combat. It's definitely slower paced. So like I just get lost sometimes. Then they go to a cutscene, and the cutscene's like 5 to 10 minutes, even longer sometimes. And I liked all that stuff. I like long cutscenes in an RPG game, but like just like Xenogears, sometimes I need more gameplay in between those story segments. It's crazy how much, like, I played Xenoblade Chronicles X 10 years ago. I played the DE a few months ago, and going back to this after DE, it's crazy, like, to see how much of this game is just been remade into Xenoblade Chronicles X between like the manufacturing companies and everything. Okay. And I think that's a good system too. I think they really perfected that kind of gameplay style in Xenoblade 3. Though it does lack, because of the character amount, I think it lacks depth in the combat when it comes to difficulty. But that's the kind of stuff I like to see, because you can still make builds. It isn't a... Oh, park? Let's go to park. It isn't like a numerical nightmare of visual effects going on, like exploding on the screen like a Diablo game would be. It's very character and story driven, even though the story and characters are way too held back in that game. Damn, dude, I just can't. Oh, I found it. Fuck, finally.
What do you all think? Joachim Mizrahi the lunatic? Was Daddy really like that? Since Daddy built us, does that mean Realians are bad people too?
Momo, we were looking all over for you.
Hello, Shion.
What's wrong? You look kinda down.
Shion, I was created by Joachim Mizrahi. He designed the 100 series Realians back when the Federation funded him.
I know.
Shion, Daddy wasn't a lunatic. I don't even know what I am.
Those subtitles are popping out really fast. It's like, oh, you're done reading. Stop. It's not. You're good. You don't need to read this. I love how this game has so many iconic, like, 90s and 2000s voice actors.
The environmental bugs on board this ship? They're actually nanomachines, you know? Used to keep enclosed spaces like this clean. I'd say that of all the things Professor Mizrahi or anyone else created, they rank up there pretty high. These bugs may be man-made, but they function as if they've existed all along. Almost as if they were meant to be. I think Realians are the same. The only difference between us is the length of our histories. But regardless of our origins, each one of us has an important role to fulfill in this world. Besides, I really doubt Dr. Mizrahi was a dangerous person like everyone makes him out to be. And it's not just because of the environmental bugs. The work he did on Realians was incredibly insightful.
The fundamental gnosis research Professor Mizrahi left behind played a critical role in the development of modern anti-gnosis technology.
Thanks for the backup, Cosmos. I'm really glad to see you react like that. Empathizing with the feelings of others is a major factor in human relationships.
Although I do not believe that the current situation called for me to act in an empathetic manner, I am pleased to be of service to you.
I think Cosmos is really funny.
Too bad she doesn't take instruction very well.
I never got to meet Daddy. But he used to talk to me all the time before I was born. It's all a little hazy, but I remember him telling me that I could become a real person if I did good deeds.
Really? That's a wonderful memory to have.
Uh-huh.
Chief! Great news! After this ship arrives at the Kukai Foundation, they're gonna take us to Second Milsha.
Second Milsha? Really?
Apparently, they have some work to take care of out there. The captain's still whining about repairing the Elsa, but...
Some work? I wonder...
Huh?
Well, I'm sure they've got their own reasons. But don't you think it's a little strange that everyone's heading for Milsha?
Not really. It's probably just a coincidence. I'm just glad we saved some money. Not to mention that this ship's a million times better equipped than the Elsa. And we'll have nothing to worry about if we run into the Gnosis again. Hey, speaking of which, did you check out your room? They all have jacuzzis and mini bars and... Hey, what's wrong, Chief?
Nothing. I'm just jealous of how easily swayed you are.
I see long cutscenes. And it's not that it's one long cutscene and then gameplay, it's that it's several cutscenes with like just walking between. I would love to see a game by Tetsuya Takahashi that is his full ambition, but with the pacing and the gameplay style of the Xenoblade Chronicles series. But he's able to just get all of his ideas into one game, his full ambition on display. What I really want is to see a joint venture between Tetsuya Takahashi and Tetsuya Nomura. I think that would be freaking awesome. They have very similar works to each other. I know they worked loosely in the past with each other, and they've done some collabs, like with the character designs of Xenoblade 2 for the what was that called? Torna the Golden Age and stuff like that. The Tornins. But I would like to see like a full-on game made by the both of them, not just like a collaboration with some art assets or whatever. Like writing it together, planning the game style together, the gameplay, directing it together. But Nomura is going to be retiring soon. I mean soon, it's probably going to be 10 years because of how long it takes for games to develop, but I'm sure after he makes Virum Rex and he gets his like dream game in some form put out there, I think he's done. So ship is mating, weaponry surpass Federation, retreat cruiser. Oh, okay. He's not gonna tell me what I wanted to know, which is where to go. He did, and I just kind of glossed over it, which is my bad. Oops. Oh man, it's already getting time. Let me check. I got about 10 minutes. See if we can get to the next part of the story and save. Sorry, I like to yap a lot when I don't have people in chat because you know time of day or whatever. I just yap about whatever's on my mind. And I am the unfiltered type too, so I will just say whatever I'm thinking, which gets me into a lot of trouble. I love how we're basically just like, this is 4,000 years in the future, and we're basically using pager systems with emails. Yeah, advertisement for another game. Interesting. Yeah, that's another thing I noticed about this game that's kind of interesting. I don't know exactly what the current relationship between Square Enix and Namco is, and the people who left from Enix to go work with Namco, who made the Tales of series. Or sorry, I think it's the other way around. Sorry, people who worked at Namco who made the Tales of Fantasia, who left to make Star Ocean and Enix. I don't know what the relationship is now, but I noticed in Star Ocean 3, like Star Ocean 3 in this game, they move very similarly. The map looks very similar. The graphical style is very similar. Kind of dull-like. So I'm curious on exactly how much bleed over between the two there is. Because this game and all the Xeno games are made by, you know, Tetsuya Takahashi. He used to work at Square. Man, Square is just so dumb, man. Square Enix is really dumb. They just lose all of their big talent. They have like a handful of old people, a handful of old talent that are still there, but barely that. And they let all of their super creative people like leave. I joined a Night Sky Prince stream a few weeks ago, and he said something along the line of Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy. He was good at making games and directing games, but his real talent was with the talent he could find. His talent was finding talent. And I think that's very true, because everybody Sakaguchi scouted out and got for his games created these like monolithic, no pun intended with this game developer, but monolithic game developers and designers that would make some of the most iconic RPGs of all time. And he had them all in one house at one point. Anything back in the 90s, early 2000s that said Square Soft in it, you knew it was going to be a quality game. It was going to be good. And then Square Enix, it wasn't until about 2010 when 13 came out that changed, but it was starting to wane then. Like 12 was... 12 got a bad rap for a lot of stupid things. 12 got a rap for being different from all the mainline Final Fantasies. I remember I was pissed off too. Like, what the hell? I don't have the traditional summons in this game. What the fuck? They're named after ships? That's retarded. I was upset with the combat system too, even though I love that combat system, like the Xenoblade style. You're full real time. You're doing auto attacks, and then you build over time to use skills. That's basically what Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy is all about. It's just your auto attacks are not auto. You do the auto attacks yourself, and you have some action gameplay. But it's basically just doing small attacks to build up a bar to do your real attacks, which is where all your damage comes from. This is such a cool looking ship. I love this ship. I don't really get the idea between like the wings on the side that are separated, but like, are they held there by
So that's
magnets?
the Kukai Foundation.
dock just like this?
This ship's supposedly one of the most famous landmarks in the Foundation. I saw it in a travel guide on the Elsa.
Oh, really? I'd never know. I don't check out vacation guides very often.
Oh, look! We're docking!
Oh, that's cool. So I was saying it's like a building. It is actually like a freaking building. Dude, I love Takahashi games. They're so creative. I always love the scenery. Like, even though Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is very much a middling RPG, the environments are incredible in that game. And I know that's what he used to do. He used to do like environmental design and stuff for Square. Everybody who was a big shot in Square was like something else before they became like a game director or whatever.
Wow!
New Year's Eve is the best time to visit. The evening metropolis is quite a sight to behold with all her lights.
Guinan Kukai, the managing director of the Kukai Foundation.
Huh? Junior?
What was that?
Nothing. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Kukai Foundation.
669?
I heard about your situation from Captain Matthews in Chaos. Is everything all right?
That was almost the number of the beast, the
Thank you for all
devil.
your help.
Enjoy your stay.
What's wrong with me? Acting so rudely towards someone I just met.
I don't really view it as rude, but
I've received word from Yuri Mizrahi of the Contact Subcommittee. We'll make sure you get to Miltia safely.
From Mommy?
Right. She told me to take good care of you.
Can I talk to her?
Well, she seemed pretty busy.
Oh, I see.
see red flags. I'm pretty busy, but my daughter.
Want to see me?
I'll let you know as soon as I hear from her again.
All right. Thank you very much.
I miss the old art director for
No, it can't be.
Takahashi Games ever since Xenoblade 2. He left or was let go or whatever.
That android Cosmos, she's got an incredible amount of potential, you know. There's no way.
I think his art style is so much more interesting than whoever does Xenoblade 2 and 3.
The emulators.
I love Chronicles 3, but man,
I heard they lost the archetype.
I do not like the art
There's more
style.
to this than it seems. And don't forget about her engineer. What was her name? Shion? I think she might be onto us.
That like
And
squeaky
our
clean
powers.
Nintendo look,
She's just
anime
more
look,
than
I
a
hate it.
human.
She might not be as ordinary as you think.
I doubt it. She seems normal enough to me. I guess it's possible, though. After all, she's involved in the highest
That's a cool
classified
shirt.
part of that project. The same one Helmer's involved in.
The Zohar Project.
Listen,
Ah, the Zohar, yeah, that's right. That's
Why
what
don't
Luxon's
we-
always talking about.
lay off the Mizrahi talk for a while.
Concerned about that Momo girl.
Don't look at me like that. You think she likes being called the child of a madman? After all, we were both there when Mizrahi finally met his end. We saw what happened. You know that girl's a Realian. Her memory might be imprinted with something.
So you're saying the image she holds of Mizrahi is a false one?
I don't know. That's why I want you to lay off when you're around her. At least for now, anyway.
If you're that concerned about her, why don't you invite her down to the beach? I'm sure it'll help take her mind off of things.
Man, I told you, it's not like that.
Hey,
What's this?
The Bible.
Man, it's a stainless steel finished Makalov! With the original box and everything!
I won it at a Lion's Heart auction. It was part of their antique weapons collection.
That seems like something
This isn't
Nomura
right.
would be into.
You're up to something.
Not at all. I just thought I'd
Lionheart?
reward you for all the hard work you've done for us recently. Have I gone too far? Don't go shooting that thing all over the place. Remember, you're older than I am. Try to act like it once in a while, all right?
Sweet!
It's open.
Chief, we better get going soon.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Maybe it's just me, but you've been acting gloomy ever since we boarded this ship.
Hmm? No. Really, it's nothing. What? You really think I'm acting like that?
Yep. No doubt about it. See? Just like that.
Oh, I just have a lot on my mind. I'm sure that's all it is.
Are you sure? If something's bothering you, I'd be more than happy to listen.
Hey, Shion! Let's go out and play!
Hmm?
I'll wait for you over at the shuttle launch, so hurry, okay? See you there!
Okay. Okay, launch pad. All right. Well, I gotta hit the end stream for now. I gotta head out, take care of a few things, and then I should be back in an hour and a half or two. No, save point. Where's the casino, man? The casino has the save point I'm looking for, you know. I'm just... Oh, I was going the right way. Awesome. I knew it. I knew it this whole time. I knew it. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna leave this going, but I'm gonna turn off stream for now. I will be back in about... Yeah, about, I say an hour and a half. So yeah. Thanks to anybody watching the VOD. Nobody was watching now. That's okay. Just starting up again. Early in the day. Whoever's watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed. And we'll be back.